The moment Security Chief Kellex saw the human freighter captain approaching with the Vortac cub, he knew his quiet posting at Waystation 9 was over. "Absolutely not," he said, all four arms crossed. "Do you know what that is?" Captain Emma Rodriguez looked down at the bundle of midnight fur and too many teeth cradled in her arms. The cub mewled, a sound like grinding metal that made every non-human in the docking bay step back. "She's about 3 months old, near as I can tell," Emma said. "Found her in a destroyed Vortac raider. Parents were dead. Pirates, probably." "That," Kellex pointed with one trembling claw, "is a Vortac. They eat sentience. They've terrorized this sector for centuries. Their cubs are born with neurotoxin glands." Emma adjusted her hold as the cub nuzzled into her shoulder, razor-sharp claws carefully sheathed. "Her name's Luna." "You named it." The entire docking bay had cleared. Even the automated loaders had somehow found reasons to be elsewhere. Only Emma stood there, calmly bottle-feeding one of the galaxy's most feared predator species. "She was starving," Emma explained. "What was I supposed to do? Leave her to die?" "Yes." Kellex's voice cracked. "That's exactly what every sane species would do. Vortac cubs imprint on their first food source. When it gets hungry, you're going to be..." "She already got hungry. 3 times. Emma held up the bottle. "Synthetic protein mix. Little touch of iron for flavor. She loves it." The security chief's brain struggled to process this. "It didn't try to eat you?" "Oh, she tried. Those little fangs are sharp too." Emma showed a bandaged hand. "But I just held her muzzle closed and said no firmly. Took about 6 tries before she got it." "You disciplined a Vortac." "Basic training. Same way I taught my Yorkshire Terrier not to bite when I was a kid. Consistency is key." A crowd was gathering at what they clearly considered a safe distance. Someone was recording. By tomorrow, this would be across the entire network. "Captain Rodriguez," Kellex tried again. "Vortac are not pets. They're apex predators. When that cub reaches maturity, she'll be about 200 kilos of muscle, fang and claw." Emma nodded. "I've read the specs. Did you know they're actually quite intelligent? Social structure similar to earth wolves. Pack hunters with strong family bonds." Luna chose that moment to yawn, displaying rows of needle-sharp teeth. Several onlookers fled. "The Empire classifies them as non-sentient only because they can't build technology," Emma continued. "But they have language, complex social behaviors. They sing to their cubs. Sounds like a fusion reactor having a bad day, but it's definitely singing." "How do you know all this?" Emma grinned. "Spent 3 days in that wreck waiting for rescue. Luna and I got to know each other. She's actually quite sweet once you get past the instinctive killing machine surface." Over the following months, Waystation 9 became the most visited station in the sector. Everyone wanted to see the impossible, a human raising a Vortac cub like a pet. They watched Emma teach Luna to play fetch with a reinforced steel ball. They recorded Luna learning to sit, stay, and improbably roll over. They stood in shocked silence as the growing predator would curl up next to Emma during rest shifts, purring like a starship engine. "She's getting big," Kellex noted 6 months later, watching Luna pad through the station. She was already Emma's height at the shoulder. "They grow fast," Emma agreed. "But look, she hasn't eaten anyone. The butcher says you buy half a cow worth of meat every week. Growing girl needs her protein. Besides, the merchants love her. She scared off those hegemony tax collectors last month just by smiling at them." The real shock came when the Vortac warfleet arrived. 3 battlecruisers armed to the teeth, demanding the return of their stolen cub. Emma walked out to meet them, Luna at her side like a massive shadow. The Vortac War Alpha stepped forward, then stopped. Luna was performing what could only be described as a play bow, tail wagging, a behavior no Vortac had ever exhibited. "What have you done to our warrior child?" the War Alpha demanded. "Taught her fetch," Emma said. "Want to see?" What followed was the most surreal moment in diplomatic history. A human playing fetch with a Vortac cub, while the entire Vortac battle fleet watched in stunned silence. She is happy, the War Alpha said finally. Loved, Emma corrected. There's a difference. The Vortac fleet left 3 hours later, after Emma demonstrated Luna's training, shared her nutrition plans, and somehow ended up giving parenting advice to confused alien predators. A year later, when pirates attacked Way Station 9, they found themselves facing not just human defenders, but a full-grown Vortac who considered the station her territory and Emma her pack. The pirates surrendered immediately. The scariest thing, one survivor said later, wasn't the Vortac. It was how the human just said, "Luna, guard." And that killing machine sat down and watched us like we were sheep. The Empire still talks about it. Not just because a human tamed the untamable, but because Emma Rodriguez looked at a creature literally designed for murder and saw a lonely baby who needed a home. And because sometimes, late at night in the station's common area, you can hear Emma reading bedtime stories to 200 kilograms of apex predator, who listens with rapt attention and falls asleep with her head on her human's lap. The Vortac now send their problem cubs to humans for socialization. The galaxy is still adjusting.